for Alma Airedales. This time we have to do right. We do a long time, followed by the Pledge and our national anthem. And now our starting lineup. First for County Line. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 3, Jay Milo. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 12, J.D. Smith. At forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 15, Addie White. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 21, Haley Single. And at guard, a 5'5" senior, number 24, Bethany Stewart.
County Line coached by Ryan Kesselman. Let's meet the Lady Airedales. Coached by Cody Mann. Alma tried to snap that 5-game losing streak, comes into the game at 1-6. There we go, the Airedales getting ready to take on a really good County Line team. A lot of tradition with County Line. Referees are on the court and ready for some basketball. The Lady Airedales have not won at home this year, looking for their first win at home. They're 0-4, hoping to get that tonight against the Lady Indians. Opening tip's going to be won by the Lady Indians, and this ball game is underway, and here we go. Indians are trapped and they got immediate timeout from Castleman. That's going to be a 30-second timeout, so let's keep it right here with you as we get ready to soak in some basketball. So an official timeout after a little trap in the backcourt. That's the pretty unusual timeout, 7:49 to play in the opening quarter of play, but as the old saying goes, it is what it is. Just wanted to make sure they could kind of reset it there. Lady Airedales have played a very tough schedule. County Line, Class A, they compete in the 1A, 1 West. That's going to be a turnover, and Lydia Mann on the court, getting the start tonight. Her first game action here in 2022-23, and Lydia forced the turnover, and here we go with the Lady Airedales. And Alma's schedule has included West Memphis, Benton, Greene County Tech. They played some tough teams. Sylvan Hills in there. Here's a shot up. Lydia Mann's good. And Lydia's first action in 22-23, and she's on the board early, 3-0. Got some pressure in the backcourt, and another, going to be a jump ball. Nope, steal. Presley Taylor's got it. That was a turnover created by Lydia. Here's a ball, a basket put up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. Goes back to County Line. Indians are led by Jaylee Smith. Comes in averaging 14.2 points a game. She is their go-to player, a good inside player. She is number 12 on your roster, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to the Lady Airedales. So they force another turnover. Let's get those players on the court for the Airedales. Presley Taylor, Lydia Mann. Also got some sophomores out there. Of course, Gramlich has played very well for the Lady Airedales. Zoe Kimes is on the floor, and with the basketball is Demaya Parker. Parker's got it, right side Taylor, back over to Lydia. Lydia's going to launch a three. It's up off the iron, no good, out of bounds. Goes back over to County Line. Ryan Castleman, one of those just a great guy to talk to, good basketball coach, and just a good person. Been coaching at County Line for many, many years. Ball tipped out of bounds. Inbounds comes to County Line. Some full court pressure from the Lady Airedales. Jaylee Smith has got it. Another jump ball. This one's going to stay with the Indians. County Line, you know, they're a Class A. They don't play volleyball, and they play basketball. They're in the gym pretty much year-round, but they may have some fatigue. They played a lot of hoops. They played Monday. They play, I should say Tuesday. They played Thursday last night, and then they played again tonight. So 3 games in the last 4 days. Here's a three-point shot from Smith. Banks off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Airedales. That's Zoe Kimes. Here comes Alma. Lydia Mann's got it. Wide open. Sets, shoots. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Airedales. Presley Taylor. Short jumper's up. Good. Presley, the leading scorer on the Lady Airedales, comes in averaging 10.3 points a game. And right behind her at 10 points a game is Jordan Gramlich. 5-0 advantage for the Lady Airedales. Here's a shot for County Line. Is no good. Good block out from the Lady Airedales. County Line gets the rebound. Now it's stolen away. Gramlich stepped in the passing lane and takes it off, or takes it out of the air. Here we come back the other way. Presley Taylor from downtown, up and no good. Rebounded by Lydia Mann. Lydia back up, no good. Rebounded, it's going to be slapped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Alma. So Lydia, it's been talked about, has been injured. Had some knee surgeries and did not play before tonight. That's Gramlich. Little turnaround jumper is good. 7-0 lead for the Lady Airedales, and This is kind of where they were looking for her to play this game, and this is her first game of the 22-23 season. She did play some early last year, played in the Lincoln tournament. That was in November. Zoe Combs picks up her first foul. Lydia's going to check out, and Helena Duggar is back in the game for the first time. Duggar had started the first 7 games for the Lady Airedales. I should say, yep, first 7 games. 7-0 lead for Alma, and County Line tried to set up the offense. Here's a pass out of bounds, goes back to Alma. So the Lady Airedales, 7-0 lead. And Demaya Parker has got it. They get it across the midcourt stripe. That's Gramlich, pulls up for a little 15-footer. It's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. A jump ball. It's going to stay with County Line. Addison White reached in for the jump ball. Stays with the Lady Airedales. Here's a three-point shot from Presley Taylor. It's good. Presley's got her first trifecta, and she's got 5 points. And Alma's got a 10-0 lead on the Lady Indians. Ball's going to be stolen away. Presley Taylor's got it. It's a 1-on-2. Stops, pulls up from 17 feet. Boom. 12-0 lead for Alma. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. And the Lady Indians trying to get something going, down by 12 points. Ball stolen away. Demaya Parker's got it. Parker goes all the way, is going to be fouled. She will shoot 2. Parker scored 8 points in her last game on Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening against Shiloh Christian. That one's off the back iron. Trying to get her confidence, and you make that move up from 9th grade or freshman to senior high, you better bring it. And that's true when they look at Alma's schedule. They played some tough people. Next foul shot is up. That one rolls in. So Demaya Parker's got her first bucket, her first point. 13-0 lead for Alma with 3:45 left here in this first quarter of play. And another turnover. Nope, it's going to stay with County Line. Ball kind of trickled off the foot of Anna Dunaway, who had checked in. Timeout, 30-second timeout. So let's reset it here for you. So we've got a lot of stuff going on. Basketball tonight with County Line on Tuesday. Alma's going to load it up, and they're going to head over to Hot Springs, take on the Trojans. That's boys and girls. And even though we're out of school in Alma, they are not out of school at Hot Springs yet, so it's going to be a normal tip, 6 p.m. start time. Boys game will follow about 7:30. And then we'll break for Christmas, and then both teams are going to be down in Sheridan. That's a nice gym if you get down there to check out some basketball. Really nice facilities. That's going to be Alma. The boys draw Watson Chapel, and the girls play Valley View. That'll be the first day. Watson Chapel game's early. I think it's like 1:30, and the girls play at 3. That's a steal and a layup for Jordan Gramlich. 15-0 lead for Alma. That's going to be another turnover. Stolen away. Here come the Lady Airedales. That's Gramlich traveled. So Lydia Mann had checked back in, and she was going to try and pick up her first assist. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter of play. 15-0 lead for the Lady Airedales. Want to thank our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Gino's Pizza. That's another tip and a turnover. Here comes Lydia. Lydia Mann on the fast break. Lydia goes all the way, lays it off the glass. It's no foul. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds against the Lady Airedales. Goes back over to County Line. So thanks to Gino's Pizza I'm pretty sure my family spends about at least 2 days a week there. They were there tonight. 2:40 left in the first quarter, and the Lady Indians still looking for a point, and they trail it 15-0. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Lady Airedales. Jordan Gramlich checks out. Dunaway gives it back over to Parker. Jaden Gramlich is in, Jordan's twin sister. Here's a three-point shot that's no good, rebounded by the Lady Indians, and the ball taken away by Parker. They're going to reset it outside. That's Gramlich. Good ball movement. Short jumper's no good. Ball goes back and taken down by County Line. And then stolen away by the Lady Airedales. Jaden Gramlich with the steal and a timeout, Cody Mann. 15-0 advantage with 2 minutes left, 30-second timeout. So, again, we'll stay right here with you. Thanks to our scoreboard sponsor this evening, Gino's Pizza. Lady Airedales and the Lady Indians. Battle of Class A teams and 5A teams. County Line competes in a conference, the 1A West, and they're in there. That's actually the 1A1 West, and they're in there with, they got the new school, which is a new school, the Cougars. David Farrell is the boys' coach, and they're a really talented team. They're like 18-1. And the new school and County Line play January the 6th, and that's that first Friday after the Christmas holidays. And the Airedales that night are going to be home, rocking in the gym as they take on the Goblins from Harrison. Under 2 minutes left. Alma's got it back, up 15-0. Here is Lydia from outside, no good. Rebounded, goes out of bounds, goes back to the Indians. $15-0 lead for Alma, stolen away. Lydia Mann's got it, lays it off the glass for two. Lydia's got 5, and Alma lead up to 17. Talking to Cody Mann, CJ Mann's having a heck of a year, playing some college hoop in Oklahoma. That's a turnover, and the Lady Airedales get it back. Amaya Parker, top of the circle, is thinking about it. Goes back over to Duggar. Duggar to Dunaway. And Anna Dunaway, no good. Going to be tipped out of bounds. It is going to stay with the Lady Airedales. And got some backups coming back in. Zoe Combs checks in for Alma. So Lydia Mann, we'll watch her closely. Talking to Patty Webb, longtime trainer. Lydia Mann's got 5 points in this ball game. Here's Dunaway trying to get it inside. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Airedales. Presley Taylor still in there. She's got 7. And going to shoot another 3, a foul, and she'll shoot 3 foul shots. So Presley already with 7 points. Her average is about 10.3, so she's right at the average. And the way this game is kind of unfolding, you wouldn't expect her to play too much, if at all, in the second half. Foul shot is good. Taylor's got 8. Alma's lead is 18 points. Free throw's good again. So Presley Taylor's got 10. And the Lady Airedales have a 20-point advantage here. We're under a minute left here in the first quarter. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Airedales. Duggar's got it. 35-second shot clock still on, so shot clock at 25 as we speak. We're about 4 or 5 seconds ahead of the play clock. Taylor's got it, thinking about it, almost traveled. Outside to Dunaway. Dunaway drives it to Duggar. Duggar launches a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Duggar. Got her own rebound. Follow your shot, kids. Gets it back outside. 3-point shots on the way. It's short. Rebound back in. Zoe Kimes. 9 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Lady Airedales up 22-0. And a steal, and that'll do it. So after 1 quarter of play, it's Alma 22, County Line nothing. Let's take timeout.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Now a dance team out there getting some action in between quarters. Band is here. We've got the Christmas tree is up, lighted. Hopefully all your presents are going to be good ones. Christmas Day, week from Sunday. I'll be heading down to family. We're going to go south to Houston, watch Kansas City Chiefs beat up on the Texans on Sunday. That'll be a lot of fun. It's kind of become one of our family events every year. Go catch an NFL game, and it worked out good to watch a really good Kansas City team. County Line has got it. Start this second quarter of play. Lady Indians trail it 22-zip. Jump ball. It's going to go back over to Alma. And that is 13 turnovers if you're keeping count. 7:50 left here in the first half of play, and it's 22-0 lead for the Lady Airedales. Presley Taylor, Lydia Mann's back in. Good pass all the way outside to Taylor. Launches a three. It's no good. Rebound inside is taken away by the Indians. That Smith has got it. Well, you never want to let off the gas, but at the same time, this Alma team certainly knows what they've been up against. It's a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Indians. So you got to keep playing hard. Inbounds comes to County Line, and another turnover. This one goes back to Alma. Lydia Mann reached in, got a hold of it. So Demaya Parker, Lydia Mann, Presley Taylor, the starter's still in there. Gramlich's in there. Zoe Kimes. Zoe's going to launch a three. Off the glass, Smith's got the rebound for County Line. Here come the Indians. It's going to be a reach-in foul called against Alma. That's going to be team foul number 3 against Alma. So the fouls are even at 3 apiece. 7:06 left here in the first half of play. Under 7 minutes left. The Indians put up a shot. It's up and good. That's Smith. Smith gets the Indians on the board. And County Line trails at 22-20. That basket actually by Haley Stingle. Smith wears number 12, Stingle 21. It's tough getting old, I'm telling you. Here's Lydia Mann going to shoot a three. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. And a steal taken away by Parker. Outside to Kimes, looking to try to get it inside, going to be tapped out of bounds. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left here in this first half of play. The inbounds pass comes to Presley Taylor, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Airedales. Kimes has got it. Jump ball. It's going to go back to the Indians. You can watch a million games and you can see sometimes 2, maybe 3 jump balls, and I guarantee you tonight in the first half we've already had probably 15. Ball is going to be stolen away by the Lady Airedales. Lydia Mann's got it. Gets it outside to Presley Taylor. Shoots a 3. It's good. Presley's got 13. And the Lady Airedales up 25-2. Talking to Cody Mann, this is the first time he and Ryan Castleman have coached against one another. Have coached in Summer League many times. Here's Taylor again for 3. It's in and out, no good. And the tip rebound taken down by the Indians. You're going to see a really good County Line boys team. I tell you, they're unbelievable. 20-0 coming in. Ball is taken away on a fast break. Demaya Parker lays it up, no good. Rebounded, put back in, no good. And the tip for County Line. Indians have it. Here's a shot, no good. Presley Taylor's got it, and a timeout, Cody Mann. That's going to be his 3rd timeout burned here in the first half. Going to be a full timeout. 4:52 left to play in the first half. Alma leads it by 23. Let's take timeout.
Accidents are never fun. Don't take your vehicle to just anyone. The professional team at Autoplex is committed to quality first and your complete satisfaction. Our ASE certified technicians will repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition efficiently and quickly with a warranty on all repairs. On-site insurance filing and rental cars available. At Autoplex, we look forward to making your experience with us easy in our state-of-the-art facility. Autoplex Collision Repair. Quality first, all.
Well, if you're watching this game at home or wherever you may be, we got a new scorers table. How about that? Pretty fancy. And really, really nice. We've got some advertisement on there, and that's pretty cool to see. Workman's Travel Center, one of those places. Alma, Lowell, and Ozark. The one that stands out is it's always Ozark, and you don't have to, you know why. If you know, you know. Every time you walk into the Ozark Workman's Travel Center. 4 minutes, 52 seconds to play here in the first half, and the Lady Airedales going to get some backups in the game. Checking in for the first time is going to be a junior, Kylie Poole. They still have some starters out there. Here is Poole going to launch a 3. It's up and good. Kylie's in the books. Kylie's got a 3-point shot, and Alma up 28-2. It's going to be a blocking foul called against the Lady Airedales. That's team foul number 4. 4.5 to play here in the first half. I want to thank our scoreboard sponsor again, Gino's Pizza. Here's another steal for the Lady Airedales. That's Jordan Gramlich spinning, turning, shooting with the left hand. Good. Jordan Gramlich has got 6, and the Lady Airedales up by 28 points now, 30-2. 4:15 to play in the first half. Almost another turnover. Here's a shot. Good. County Line back on the board. I believe that was Stingle again. Yep, she's got both buckets, got 4 points. Under 4 minutes left to play, and the Lady Airedale's up by 26 points. Here's a 3-point shot. It's good. That's Jordan Gramlich. Jordan's got 9. And the Lady Airedales extend that lead. Got a reach-in foul called against the Lady Airedales. Haven Welch will check in for the first time. Sophomore player. Ball going to be tipped away and stolen. Nice play by Kylie Poole. And the Lady Airedales also checking into the game for the first time tonight. Here is Presley Taylor. This is Kylie Poole. Little runners up, no good. Rebounded by Welch, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Lady Indians. So the Lady Indians get it back. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first half. 33-4. And the Lady Airedales have the lead. County Line comes in 3-12. It's going to be a jump ball, and it goes back to Alma. County Line, the girls haven't played quite the schedule that Joe Brunson and the boys team have played, but they still played a pretty salty schedule. Here's a three-point shot. It is in and out, no good. And the rebound taken down by the Lady Airedales. Kylie Poole's got it. That three-point shot by McCart. Ball's taken down. Another missed shot and a reach-in foul against Alma. That's team foul. I think that's team foul 5. The scoreboard shows 4. And I believe that is 5. I'll tell you what, County Line, legendary school down in Branch along Highway 22. There's nothing like being County Line Gymnasium on a cold January night. Frost outside and got a packed house inside. That's good stuff. Here's a shot, no good. Rebounded, is taken away by McCart. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Presley Taylor, that's not Taylor. That's going to be a shot up, no good. That was Kylie Poole. Alma's got all backups in the game now. You would expect probably won't see the starters again. Under a minute, about a minute 35 left. Ball goes out of bounds. Anna Dunaway is going to check back in for the Lady Airedales. And Kylie Poole checks out. Yeah, there's nothing like being at County Line and those February regional tournaments and those district tournaments. Oh, man, a lot of drama. Here's an offensive foul. So the Indians take a charge. That's team foul number 5 for the Lady Airedales, and County Line's got it back. 1:13 left here in the first half. Ball's tipped again, stolen away by the Lady Airedales. Under a minute left here in the first half. 33-4. County Line down by 29. Here's a shot for Alma. It's up, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. Jaylee Smith has it. Going to get it across midcourt. Smith came in the team's leading scorer, has not scored. Jump ball, it's going to stay with County Line. 33 seconds left on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock. Here's a shot up, no good. And Duggar has got the rebound. So the Lady Airedales playing for the last shot here. 11 seconds, down to 8 seconds. Here's a three-point shot that's up, no good. Rebounded, goes out of bounds, and that'll do it. Nope. 0.1 second left on the clock. Got to be a better clock keeper over there than when you're up by 29 points. It's going to be Alma's ball out of bounds with 0.1 on the clock. So they get it inbounds, and the buzzer goes off. Shots up, no good, and that'll do it. First half in the books, and the County Line Indians have a tall task in the second half. They trail the Lady Airedales at halftime, 33-4. Let's take timeout.
In 1886, aluminum was developed. The first Coca-Cola was sold. The Statue of Liberty was dedicated. And Citizens Bank and Trust in Crawford County opened for business. We say they don't make things like they used to. And maybe that's true. But for over 130 years, Citizens has served the residents of Crawford County with the best financial products and services available. And like aluminum, Coca-Cola, and the Statue of Liberty, we plan on being around for a while. Citizens Bank and Trust. That's my bank for all of Crawford County.
Crabtree RV Center, leading the River Valley in sales and service for over 70 years. Founded in 1950, Crabtree RV Center has grown into one of the largest family-owned and operated RV dealerships in Northwest Arkansas, located on 17 acres, including a 26,000 square foot indoor showroom. Crabtree RV Center has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Crabtree RV Center in Alma, Arkansas, making your family's dreams come true.
And this touchdown is under review.
So, how's it look?
I'm going to go with the front and rear floor liners.
Yeah? I also went with the cargo liner. It fits perfectly. Huh.
Wow, this is taking a long time, folks.
Hey, you see they got a bigger bump step?
Nice. So, how about the play?
Oh, he had both feet in bounds. Call stands.
The ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Find WeatherTech and much more at Omega Car and Truck Accessories in Alma.
Halftime in Alma, the Lady Airedales up on county line at the break, 33-4. Got some halftime cheerleaders on the court. These are the young cheerleaders. So the Airedales at halftime, recapping the first half, a big first half for Presley Taylor, 13 points to lead the way. Jordan Gramlich has 9. That's 22 right there by themselves. 5 points for Lydia Mann. That's 27 of the 33. And the Lady Airedales easily on top of the Indians, 33-4, as they get set for the boys game to come up after this, and that'll be a lot of fun as the Airedales and the Indians go after it. They met twice back in the summer. They split. Of course, it's summer. It's different. Some people may not be there. It's just a different environment. But they did play twice. And getting ready to play here a senior high game. County line, you go back to the 60s and the 70s. They've always been strong. They would always play like South Side. And they would play North Side. They play always kind of not afraid to play the bigger schools. So the Airedales and the Indians, that'll be a pretty nice matchup coming up. Kind of a fun game before the Christmas holidays at home anyway. And the Indians, that boys team averaging almost 70 points a game, and they're just giving up 40. They're giving up 38.9 points a game, and they're scoring 69.5. That is pretty good. And the overall record for Coach Joe Brunson, he is a Greers Ferry native. Played 1 year at Arkansas Tech, and then he finished up at Harding. And you go back since the 2015-2016 season, he is 235 That's pretty good. Took over as the coach in 2005. He was a baby. He was a young kid. Had 3 years as a junior high coach at Pleasant View. In fact, he was at Pleasant View when Luke was at Pleasant View before he transferred to Alma. So that goes a little bit back in time. But the Airedales getting some shots in on the court. Kind of interesting the Indians are not shooting, at least not in this court. They may be at Crabtree in the Ox Gym. I don't know. But anyway, looking forward to the boys' game. Joe Brunson, again, coached at PV for 3 years as a junior high coach, and that's when Luke Folkerts was there as a sophomore and junior, and then Luke transferred to Alma. And, of course, the Airedales won the state championship, the first of 2 for Coach Stan Flinter back in 2005, the same year the girls won the state championship, which is a very, very rare occurrence for the same school to have the boys and girls state basketball champions. Halftime is wrapping up, and the Lady Airedales and the Lady Indians will have the second half coming up here, and Alma's up by 29 points, and I would guess that Cody Mann will play mostly backups in that third quarter. But we'll see. Alma trying to snap a 5-game losing streak and well on their way. And their only win was a big win against Beebe. They won that game 60-23. But Presley Taylor, seniors, really had a nice year. She came in averaging about 3 points a game, and she had 19 points in the team's last game against Shiloh Christian, a game the Airedales lost 54-52. And she's really kind of carried the offense. And tonight she's got some help. 9 points from Jordan Gramlich and 5 big points from Lydia Mann. Lydia Mann suits up and plays her first game in 22-23. First half wrapping up. Let's go ahead and kick it back one final time. And when we come back, we will get set for the second half of play between the County Line Lady Indians and the Alma Lady Airedales. We'll do it right after this.
Spartan General Contractors is a construction company equipped with highly trained and experienced individuals ready to support you with your next construction project. Residential or commercial, Spartan has the resources needed to help you achieve your final goal. One of our main objectives at Spartan is to keep your project on time and within your budget. While the thoughts of your next construction job can seem complex and overwhelming, let Spartan General Contractors help alleviate that stress and make your next project become reality.
Wow, there is nothing like driving down the highway. Am I right, family?
That's right, honey.
Yeah, whatever, Dad.
Mom, could you please tell him to stop picking at me?
Now, kids, settle down.
There's nothing like traveling with the family.
Could you pull over soon? I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, Dad, I need a snack.
Yeah, and I need something to drink.
I got it! We're going to Workman's Travel Center. They've got everything we need.
Heritage Portraits has proudly provided photography services for the River Valley and surrounding areas for over 20 years, including school photography and yearbooks, youth sports leagues, corporate photography, studio sessions, and event photography. Have you been meaning to order your child's school photos? Walk-ins are welcome, and we offer on-site printing. We are located at 402 Webster Street in Van Buren. Contact us today. We're ready to photograph you. Heritage Portraits has proudly provided photography services for the River Valley and surrounding areas for over 20 years, including school photography and yearbooks, youth sports leagues, corporate photography.
Well, family, let's go to Workman's.
Let's go. I can't wait to get inside and check out their canned jams, jellies, and other canned foods.
Look at all these snacks.
Wow, there are so many drinks, it's unreal.
Yeah, family, Workman's has everything we need, including these great gifts.
I am so glad that we came to Workman's.
Yeah, Workman's has everything we need. Yeah!
Well, the band sounds good as always. I'll tell you, Alma, their fine arts outstanding. That good choir. Good band, good musicals, good plays. They do a nice job. Good job by the band here tonight. Second half about to get underway, and the Lady Airedales are going to have first crack at it. And Cody Mann is going to play his starters at least for a few minutes. And Lydia Mann back on the court. Lydia in this game had 5 points in the first half, including the first points of the game, a three-point shot. Here's a drive up, no good, and the ball goes out of bounds to the Indians. Nope, apparently it was tipped. It's going to stay with Alma. Ball comes outside to Parker. Parker is going to drive it. Gets it over to Taylor for three. It's good. Presley Taylor's got 16, and the Lady Airedales push that lead to 32. The magic number is 30 for the Arkansas Mercy Roll, and with 7:35 to play in this third quarter, it's Alma 36, County Line 4. Jaylee Smith has got it for the Indians. Reversing the ball around. There's a shot taken away. Ball was taken away by Lydia Mann. And the Lady Airedales set up shop. Here is a three-point shot from Demaya Parker. It's off the mark, out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Indians. 7 minutes to play in our third quarter. Ball tipped and stolen. Nope, couldn't get it in time. Going to stay with the Indians. .6:45 left here is the Indians. Ball taken away from the Lady Airedale. Zoe Kimes, sophomore, takes a steal. Maya Parker has it. Goes outside. Presley Taylor pulls up from 15 feet. Good. Presley Taylor has got 18 points, and there is a timeout, injured player on the court. Let's take a timeout with you, and we will be right back.
We are not a perfect church, filled with perfect people who have their life all together. We struggle with our marriages, sometimes we are judgmental and at times hypocritical. So if you are not perfect like us, you'll fit in perfectly. First Baptist Church is a group of people who believe Jesus is the answer to what has gone wrong in our world and to what has gone wrong in our own lives. Church for us is community. Friends who belong together and people who love and serve the community of Alma are home. We would love for you to join us. We promise you'll fit in perfectly.
The injured player for the Lady Indians is being helped off the court. Ryan Castleman, the coach. Patty Webb, the Alma trainer. Let's hope everything's okay. Patty's going to check her out. Not sure what happened. Just had a stoppage of play. 38-4, and the Lady Airedales have the lead, and Indians have it. And going to be a reach-in foul called against Lydia Mann. That is her first foul. And our second foul here to start the second half. First foul to start the second half. Injured player, Bethany Stewart, who's one of their good players. She had 8 points in their win on Thursday night against Ozark Catholic. So let's hope she's okay. Ball tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Indians. 38-4. Thanks to our scoreboard sponsor again, Gino's Pizza. Here's a shot, it's no good, and the rebound taken away by the Indians. Jump ball, but it's going to stay with County Line. That was Haley Stingle who got her hand on it. Shea Milam in the game as well for County Line. Here's a steal, and Presley Taylor's got it, trying to get it to Zoe Kimes. It goes off the Indians. Going to stay with Alma. 5 minutes, 47 seconds to play in the third quarter. Three-point shot for Presley Taylor is good. Presley's got 21. And the Lady Airedales on their way up by 37 points. Ball tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Indians. Paige Sarton had that ball knocked out of bounds. Helena Ducker is going to check in for Alma, and Zoe Combs will check out. "21 points for Presley Taylor and a jump ball called against, it's going to go back to Alma. It's just, basketball awareness from Lydia Mann to reach in and force the jump ball. It goes back to the Lady Airedales. Lydia Mann going to launch a three. It's good. No basket. We got a foul going back the other way. 5:08 to play in this third quarter, and a foul called against Alma. That's called against Ducker. Helena picks up her first foul. Here's a three-point shot for the Indians. No good, but somebody reached in for Alma. That's against Mann, her second foul. It's going to be 3 shots for the Indians. That's Smith at the line. Her first point tonight. Smith makes the first 2. One more to come. Got all 3. And the Lady Indians down 41-7. Parker gets outside. Presley Taylor puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Jaylee Smith. Here come the Indians. 4:40 to play in the third quarter, and the Lady Airedales lead it by 34 points. Smith has it, top of the circle. Goes inside, shots up, good. County line back on the board. That's Addison White. Addie picks up her first bucket, 41-9. Alma leads it by 32. Here's a three-point shot for Alma. It's good. That's Presley. That's Lydia Mann. I knew it was a 3. Lydia knocks it down. She's got 8. Shot for County Line's no good, taken down by Lydia Mann. Lydia's gotten a lot of playing time tonight and has 8 points. Pulls up for a jumper, it's no good, and tipped or rebounded by the Lady Airedales. Presley Taylor shoots, no good. Rebounded again, this time by the Lady Airedales. Gramlich's got it up and in. Jordan Gramlich has got 11, and the lead for Alma, 46-9. Ball tipped out of bounds. Nice job by Lydia to knock that thing away. Lydia Mann's going to check out. Gramlich checks out. Jaden Gramlich checks in, and Zoe Kimes back in. And a reach-in foul called against the Lady Airedales. Team foul number 5 here in the second half. So County Line getting close to bonus time. Presley Taylor checks out. Big night for Presley, 21 points. Ball tipped out of bounds. And Dunaway checks back in for the Lady Airedales. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and the Indians working things around, looking for a good option. Ball tipped around, and Alma picks it up. Here come the Lady Airedales. Jaden Gramlich with the feed down low and a reach-in foul called against Jaylee Smith. .128 left here in this third quarter of play. They're going to go ahead and start the running clock now. Ball tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with Alma. So the Lady Airedales going to snap a 5-game losing streak tonight, and they will improve to 2-6, and they get ready for Hot Springs on Tuesday night. Dunaway kicks it back outside the Duggar, going to launch a three. It's off the iron, goes out of bounds. And the Lady Indians have it. Under a minute left now in this third quarter running clock. 40 seconds left to play. It's kind of a gentleman's agreement. Usually you wait till after the third quarter, but tonight they're going to go ahead and get that baby running. Here's the ball tipped and stolen away by Helena Duggar. Here is Jaden Gramlich from outside. Good. Jaden on the board. Her first bucket. And Alma leads it 48-9. So Lydia Mann's first action picks up 8 points and a couple of fouls and a bunch of steals. Have to go look at the huddle to check out the, make sure we're on the same page with steals, but I've got her with 5 steals. And that'll do it after 3 quarters of play. After 3, Alma 48, County Line 9. Let's take time out.
In 1886, aluminum was developed. The first Coca-Cola was sold. The Statue of Liberty was dedicated. And Citizens Bank and Trust in Crawford County opened for business. We say they don't make things like they used to. And maybe that's true. But for over 130 years, Citizens has served the residents of Crawford County with the best financial products and services available. And like aluminum, Coca-Cola, and the Statue of Liberty, we plan on being around for a while. Citizens Bank and Trust. That's my bank for all of Crawford County.
Special thanks again to Airwaves Media, Matt Farrow, and I tell you, all these kids, they do an outstanding job and a lot of fun. I had a chance to get interviewed. That was a lot of fun to kind of be on the other end of it. Came out great, except for the old man on the screen. That'd be me. I appreciate all the hard work they do. County Line's got it to start the fourth quarter, and going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Alma basketball, a running clock. Airedales lead it 48-9. Haven Welch is in for Alma. Let's check the players in the game for the Lady Airedales. Also in the game for Alma is going to be Kylie Poole. Anna Dunaway is in there. And Haven Welch kicks it outside. Here is Poole for 3. It's no good. And the rebound taken down by Zoe Kimes is up and no good. Jump ball. It's going to stay with the Indians. So County Line will have it. We get ready for the boys' game. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a big one. Big matchup. County Line 20-0. Taking on the 2-7 Airedales. Now, you hear 2-7 and 20-0, and you kind of yawn, and you think, oh, well, Here's a nice little shot up and good for the Lady Airedales, 50-9. But Alma's schedule has been brutal. They played a monster schedule. Benton, Jacksonville, Farmington, Sylvan Hills. Good Sylvan Hills team. Came in here probably the best point guard in the state. It's just no off nights. Greene County Tech was really good. They came in here undefeated the other night, and they got a win. So a good test for Alma going into the Hot Springs and then the Sheridan tournament. And Coach for the Airedales, Dominic Lincoln's talked about, he really doesn't care about wins or losses. It's kind of just getting your guys ready for conference and trying to get that, playoff seed, whether it's the 4, the 3, or whatever. Just get in. See what happens. County line drives in, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Airedales. They've got it, coming back the other way. Haven Welch going to launch a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Airedales. Jaden Gramlich kicks it back outside. Dunaway for 3. It's no good. And the rebound for Alma. That's Gramlich's going to kick it out and throws it, turns it over, threw it away. And here come the Indians. 5.5 to play in the game. It's 50-9. Alma leads it by 41 points. Thanks to our scoreboard sponsor again tonight, Gino's Pizza. I don't know what your favorite thing is at Gino's, but I can tell you mine's the salad bar and that potato salad. Unbelievable. All day long. I'll take that all day long. It's always fun to, a lot of kids, a lot of our Alma students work over there, and it's always fun to see a bright, smiling face to wait on you. County line going to shoot some foul shots here, and they've only attempted 3 free throws in the game. This is number 4. It's no good. They'll get one more. This is Smith, who has 3 points, looking for 4, and that one goes in. So she's got 4, and the Lady Indians trail it by 40. It's 50-10. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left here in this game. The Lady Airedales have it. 3-point shot on the baseline's no good, and the long rebound tipped outside to Alma. Gramlich's got it, puts up a little lefty hook shot, no good. And the Indians take it away. Alma's going to back up at the 4-minute mark. Indians get a pass down low. It's good. That's a basket made. First bucket of the game. Second bucket scored. I believe that was Addie White. Yep, she's got 4. I got 3 players with 4 points. That adds up to 12. 50-12. Alma's got the lead by 38. 3-point shots on the way. It's in and out, no good. Haven Welch had it, lost it. And the Lady Airedales get the rebound, but looks like going to have a foul called against County Line. That is going to be team foul number 2 against the Lady Indians. Here's a shot, good. 3-point shots on the way, and that's Kylie Poole. Kylie's got a couple of 3s. She's got 6. Kylie kind of reminds me of my younger son, Landon. She never met a shot she didn't like. Lady Airedales up 53-12. Indians have it. Jaylee Smith outside working it. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Airedales. Jaden Gramlich's got it. And the Lady Airedales will get the win tonight. Here's a shot on the way. It's up and no good. That was Carmack who's checked in. Ashton. Alma's going to go to 2-6 on the year. The Indians are going to drop to 3-13. Kylie Poole takes it away. Here's 3-point shot outside, up, no good. And rebounded by the Lady Airedales. And Jaden Gramlich gets it to drop in. At the 2-minute mark with a running clock here, and the Lady Airedales in control. They played a lot of backups in that first half and lots of backups here in the second half play. Cody Mann played the starters a little bit in the third quarter and then got them out kind of one by one. Presley Taylor going to finish with 21 points tonight. Ball goes out of bounds back to the Lady Airedales. Presley came in averaging 10.3 points a game, so that's going to go up some. Team's leading scorer from a year ago. Minute 20 left. This McCart, here's a pass inside, deflected, taken away by the Indians. So a minute left here in this basketball game. The Indians trail at 55-12. They've got it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Maybe one or two more attempts. It's got to be a tough game. Also, you don't want to let up, but at the same time, you don't want to, press or do something like that. And it's got to be pretty tough for the officials as well. Reaching foul called against Alma, and it's going to be 1-1 for the Indians. We'll be at the charity stripe shooting a 1-1. When this game is over, it's right at 7 o'clock. So when this game is over with, I'm going to scoot down to the scorer's table and grab the lineups. We're going to have a little bit of a break. Foul shot is no good. So we'll be back with you. Here's a three-point shot for Alma. It's up no good, and the rebound by the Lady Indians, I think. And a jump ball called. It's going to stay with the Indians, and that'll do it. This game is in the books. Alma wins it 55-12 tonight. Presley Taylor leads all scorers with 21 points. Lydia Mann back in action, scored 8 points. Jordan Gramlich had 11, and the Lady Airedales get the victory. They go to 2-6 on the year. County line drops to 3-13. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with you in about 10 minutes, so stay with us right here. Airwaves Media coming up after this.
Crabtree RV Center, leading the River Valley in sales and service for over 70 years. Founded in 1950, Crabtree RV Center has grown into one of the largest family-owned and operated RV dealerships in Northwest Arkansas. Located on 17 acres, including a 26,000 square foot indoor showroom. Crabtree RV Center has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Crabtree RV Center in Alma, Arkansas, making your family's dreams come true.
And this touchdown is under review.
So, how's it look?
I'm going to go with the front and rear floor liners.
Yeah? I also went with the cargo liner. It fits perfectly. Huh.
Wow, this has taken a long time, folks.
Hey, you see they got a bigger bump step?
Nice. So, how about the play?
Oh, he had both feet in bounds. Call stands.
The ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Find weather tech and much more at Omega Car and Truck Accessories in Alma.
Spartan General Contractors is a construction company equipped with highly trained and experienced individuals ready to support you with your next construction project. Residential or commercial, Spartan has the resources needed to help you achieve your final goal. One of our main objectives at Spartan is to keep your project on time and within your budget. While the thoughts of your next construction job can seem complex and overwhelming, let Spartan General Contractors help alleviate that stress and make your next project become reality.
There is nothing like driving down the highway. Am I right, family?
That's right, honey.
Yeah, whatever, Dad.
Mom, could you please tell him to stop picking at me?
Now, kids, settle down.
There's nothing like traveling with the family.
Could you pull over soon? I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, Dad, I need a snack.
Yeah, and I need something to drink.
I got it. We're going to Workman's Travel Center. They've got everything we need.
Sessions and event photography. Have you been meaning to order your child's school photos? Walk-ins are welcome, and we offer on-site printing. We are located at 402 Webster Street in Van Buren. Contact us today. We're ready to photograph you. Heritage Portraits has proudly provided photography services.
Well, family, let's go to Workman's.
Let's go. I can't wait to get inside and check out their canned jams, jellies, and other canned foods.
Look at all these snacks.
Wow, there are so many drinks, it's unreal.
Yeah, family. Workman's has everything we need, including these great gifts.
I am so glad that we came to Workman's.
Yeah, Workman's has everything we need. Yeah!
We are not a perfect church, filled with perfect people who have their life all together. We struggle with our marriages, sometimes we are judgmental and at times hypocritical. So if you are not perfect like us, you'll fit in perfectly. First Baptist Church is a group of people who believe Jesus is the answer to what has gone wrong in our world and to what has gone wrong in our own lives. Church for us is community. Friends who belong together and people who love and serve the community of Alma are home. We would love for you to join us. We promise you'll fit in perfectly.
Statistics show 1 in 4 Americans watch some type of sport for at least 5 hours or more. And most of the time, if you have watched sports, you hear 2 people talking about what is going on during the game, about sponsors or about past and future games. They are the sports announcers. I spoke to one of the sports announcers for the Airedales. His name is Mr. Taylor, and I spoke to him about his adventures through the years of his announcing.
I remember being 10 years old. I would write these imaginary baseball games involving my favorite team, the Astros, and just kind of scribbling around. And then I got into high school and took journalism in high school. Same thing as I got older and started stringing for the newspaper in the 70s and covered a football game in 1978, first time I ever covered a game, and just loved it. I was first time I did a play-by-play radio football broadcast was between a high school football game in the Astrodome in 1983 between Conroe-McCullough and Nacogdoches. And Conroe-McCullough won the game. They had a running back named Kenny Miller who played for McCullough, who went on and played college baseball at McNeese State. Wrote a story about him, and he played. He was drafted by the Phillies, and so wrote a story about 3 years later about him. And so anyway, that was my first radio game. Then I did a lot of Conroe football games between 1984 and 1991, and then I took a sports editor job in Palestine, Texas, and I did the same thing. I've always kind of had that wanted to have multiple jobs. And so I was a sports writer at the Herald Press and did the radio broadcast for the football team on Friday nights. Did that for 7 years before coming to Fort Smith and Alma in 1999.
Mr. Taylor wrote 2 books and one on the way, with his most known book being called Stat Daddy. I asked him what he enjoyed about announcing the most, and here's what he said.
I really enjoy football because football is such a great thing and it's such an event. You know, Friday, it's you build up to it all week, and then Friday night happens, and I love to get to the press box about 5:30, and then you're checking with everybody, and we're all set to go, and you see people that you don't see during the week. That's a lot of fun. Then, of course, when your team's doing well, it's even better. And this past year was a really good year. Coach Bush and the Airedales won 6 games, and that was a lot of fun. If I had to pick one, though, it'd probably be basketball. I really love the play-by-play of basketball and the kind of back and forth that goes on with basketball.
He enjoyed announcing ever since he was a kid and wanted to give advice to the kids who are thinking about joining the sports announcing field.
Well, the advice is to follow your dreams, because you only get one time around the track, and so you only get one chance at it. When you get older, and I'm older, you think back to, God, I wish I'd have done this or done that. And so you just can't have any do-overs. And so I would follow your dream. And if you really enjoy sports and broadcasting and want to be around it, or enjoy writing, I love to write, then by gosh, go and do it. Do it to the best of your capabilities.
Here's a small clip of him announcing the basketball game against the Mena Bearcats.
So that's going to do it. How sweet it is. The Airedales get the win tonight. Final score, Alma 56, Mena 42. The Airedales tomorrow night will take on Greene County Tech. The Lady Airedales tomorrow night also take on Greene County Tech. 17 points, 13 rebounds for Israel Towns Robinson. We call him Izzy. 13 points for Easton Boggs, and a lot of balance Good offense all the way around, and the Airedales get the W tonight.
For Airways Media, I'm Joshua Wagley.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
In 1886, aluminum was developed. The first Coca-Cola was sold. The Statue of Liberty was dedicated. And Citizens Bank and Trust in Crawford County opened for business. We say they don't make things like they used to. And maybe that's true. But for over 130 years, Citizens has served the residents of Crawford County with the best financial products and services available. And like aluminum, Coca-Cola, and the Statue of Liberty, we plan on being around for a while. Citizens Bank and Trust. That's my bank for all of Crawford County.
Crabtree RV Center, leading the River Valley in sales and service for over 70 years. Founded in 1950, Crabtree RV Center has grown into one of the largest family-owned and operated RV dealerships in Northwest Arkansas. Located on 17 acres, including a 26,000 square foot indoor showroom. Crabtree RV Center has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Crabtree RV Center in Alma, Arkansas, making your family's dreams come true.
Omega Car and Truck Accessories would like to invite you to come by and take a tour of our new retail showroom behind Brahms in Alma. Interactive working displays and a fully stocked warehouse allow you to pick out today's hottest accessories and get them installed fast. Wheels and tires, audio video, LED lighting, steps, lift kits, bed liners, custom interiors, towing, computer cut window tinting, Omega does it all. And with certified technicians, we guarantee the job will be done right. If customer service and value are important to you, choose Omega Car and Truck Accessories.
Spartan General Contractors is a construction company equipped with highly trained and experienced individuals ready to support you with your next construction project. Residential or commercial, Spartan has the resources needed to help you achieve your final goal. One of our main objectives at Spartan is to keep your project on time and within your budget. While the thoughts of your next construction job can seem complex and overwhelming, let Spartan General Contractors help alleviate that stress and make your next project become reality.
Kevin Taylor, we are back at Airedale Arena, and we've got a nice little basketball game coming up here for you. We got the Airedales taking on the Indians. County line 20-0. Alma comes in 2-7. County line head coach Joe Brunson, native of Westside Greers Ferry. Alma coach Dominic Lincoln, second year. He is a Crosset native. We're about ready to get this thing going. Mentioned earlier, they played a couple of times last summer, and they split. Again, it's summer. A little bit different. But this county line team is really good. And Andre Milam, outstanding senior, one of the big players to look for. Trent Johnston, 5'11". And the big one, Cooper Watson. Of course, his dad played for County Line back in the day. Joe Brunson, the head coach, been there since 2005. And let's meet the Airedales, coached by Dominic Lincoln. Alma led by Camden Curd and Israel Towns Robinson, both having big years and scoring in double figures. They're the team's leading scorers. Camden Curd has started every game he's played in this year. Miles Kendrick having a nice year, another sophomore. Here comes Izzy. Matthew Rogers getting a start tonight for the Airedales. So 4 sophomores in there for the Airedales, and the lone senior is Matthew Slagle. So the Airedales and the Indians, we've been waiting on this one for a little bit. It's here. Here we go. Can't wait. I've got coffee and I got my stats all ready to go. And let's get this baby going. Airedales and the Indians, a little bit of an earlier start tonight. Alma girls finished up with a W. They win their ball game 55-12 in a huge game for Presley Taylor at 21 points to lead the way. And here we go. Nice crowd is in the building for this one. Jump ball is going to be won by the Indians, and this game is underway. 7:15, a little bit of earlier start. Andre Milam kicks it outside. Cooper Watson swings it around the other way. Here's a ball taken away by the Airedales. They get the turnover. This County Line team comes in averaging 69.5 points a game. They're giving up just 38.9. That's pretty good. Camden Curd open for 3. It's off the iron and the rebound by the Indians, and a reach-in foul called against Matthew Rogers. That's Miles Kendrick. Kendrick number 3, Rogers number 5. So the Airedales a chance to take an early lead. They've had one common team on the schedule, Pea Ridge. Pea Ridge beat Alma by 7 early in the year, and Pea Ridge knocked off, or I should say County Line beat Pea Ridge by 9, 70-61. Here's a tip and a turnover. Andre Milam's got it, coming back the other way. Gets it outside, and they're going to set up the offense, top of the circle. 3-point shot's good. County Line takes the early 3-0 lead. So the Indians get a turnover, and then we get a foul called against Alma. Kelby Rudd from the top of the circle with that first bucket. So the Indians have it back up 3-0, 20-0. That's the record. And here's another 3-point shot. It's good. Back-to-back 3-point baskets made, and the Indians, after turning the ball over and then missing a shot, they've come back with 2 threes to take a 6-0 lead. Alma kicks it outside and swings it around, and Camden Curd's got it, going to reset the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Airedale's looking for a bucket. Here's a shot from baseline, 3-point shot is no good, rebounded by the Indians. Here comes County Line. They're going to reset the offense. So the Indians up already 6-0. Shot clock down to 15. Here's 3-point shots on the way. That one's no good. Air ball goes out of bounds back to the Airedales. Alma needs a basket, just something to kind of calm the nerves and to kind of feel better about themselves. Camden Curd gets the inbounds pass from Matthew Slagle, and here we go. 5:40 to play in the first quarter. It's 6-0 County Line. The Indians lead it by 6. Miles Kendrick down low to Izzy. Izzy had it blocked. And the Indians regroup it. Rudd's got it, and they get it across midcourt. Here comes County Line. Just really one good look for the Airedales. Curd had an open 3. That's the only time they really had a nice look. 3-point shot from Rudd's no good. The rebound by County Line's up and in. That's Milam. Milam's got his first bucket, and it's 8-0 Indians. Pass down low to Izzy. Kicks it back outside. Three-point shot from Camden Kurtz. No good. Rebounded by the Indians. So County Line coming back. Class A team taking on a 5A team. And boy, I tell you, they look really good. Just as advertised, here's a three-point shot to get the friendly home court discount, and it goes in. And a timeout, Alma. 30-second timeout. 4:42 to play in the first quarter. And the Indians have a lead of 11-0. So the Airedales trying to get something to get going here. And they, again, played back in the summer. But as mentioned, well, it's a different game when you get the regular season going. Indians 20-0. They were 37-5 a year ago. They had some great runs back in 15-16 and 17-18. They won 30-plus games 3 straight years. Between 2016 and tonight, 235 wins. That's a lot of wins in a pretty short amount of time. Kermani Smith has checked in for the Airedales, and here comes Alma back down court. 4:40 to play. And Easton Boggs checks in. The ball goes out of bounds. So a couple backups in the game for the Airedales. Boggs has checked in, and Kermani Smith is in. Trying to get a ball to Schlegel. It's tipped out of bounds. And the Indians hang on to it. Alma came in 2-7 on the year and had a rough schedule. Here's three-point shot is up, no good. Indians have a rebound. Alma they're not getting any second chance shots. Here's a bucket the other way from County Line. It's 13-0. This is a complete opposite of the girls' game. The Lady Airedales jumped out early, 22-0, and won that game going away. And here we have County Line up big. One and done again. Another shot, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. Here comes County Line. 13-0 lead for the Indians. They kick it outside. Reset the offense. Swinging around. Here's a ball inside and going to be tipped out of bounds off of the Airedales. Going to stay with County Line. Cooper Watson, outstanding young player, a junior. We're going to get their first backup, going to check in the game for the first time for the Indians. And you look at the roster ahead of time, but when you get the actual roster in front of you, it's not in order. It's all, the numbers are all kind of different. Here's a shot inside and good, 15-0 Indians. So Cooper Watson gets his second basket. He's got 5, and the Indians have all the points, 15, to start this game. Alma fell behind Shallow Christian, 13-3. Had a nice comeback, but this is not Shallow Christian. Here's three-point shot from Schlegel. It's in. So the Airedales, 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Get on the board. Matthew Schlegel, three-point shot, and here comes County Line the other way, no good, and a rebound taken down by Kermani Smith. Here come the Airedales. Smith wants to run, going to set it up. Easton Boggs from 3. Get in there, no. Rebounded by the Indians. Another one and done. County Line coming back the other way. They got numbers, 3-on-2. Three-point shot, baseline corner is up, no good. Rebounded by Boggs. Good block out from Easton. 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Airedales down by 12, looking to get some kind of a rhythm going here. Kermani Smith, 2:25 left here in this quarter. 20 on the shot clock. Schlegel from 3 again. It's good. Matthew Schlegel's got 6. And the Airedales back-to-back threes, trailing by 9, 15-6. Cooper Watson swings it around to Milam. Spins on the baseline. Up, no good. Draws a foul. Boy, just lightning speed quickness from Andre Milam. And he'll shoot 2 foul shots. 2 minutes, 6 seconds to play in this first quarter. Just so much balance from County Line, and they grow up playing together. They play baseball. They may have a little track here and there, but pretty much baseball and basketball. And the football team at County Line has never lost a game. That's because they don't play football. So the free throws are good, and the Indians stopped the 6-0 run from Alma, and they lead it 17-6, almost a turnover, and Alma hangs on to it. Schlegel over to Boggs. Easton Boggs does throw it away. Andre Milam's got it. Schlegel is back. Milam lays it up, and good. Camden Curd in trouble, gets it outside. Easton Boggs going to launch his three. It's no good. Rebounded by Curd. That's the first offensive board for the Airedales. Armani Smith had an open shot, passed it up, gets it back over to Curd. Now he gets it back. Schlegel puts up a wild shot, rebounded by the Indians. Here comes County Line back the other way. They're up 19-6 here in this first quarter of play. A minute left. Caden Vest gets it over to Cooper. Shoots a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Camden Curd. We've had 3 fouls on the Airedales, none on the Indians. Here is Carmani Smith had it tipped out of bounds. These officials kind of slower paced girls game here, running up down the court here in the boys game. Easton Boggs going to check out for the Airedales. Tyree McGill checks in. Armani Smith swinging things around. Camden Curd kicks it outside, and that's a three-point shot from Miles Kendrick. Bingo! Miles' first bucket. Alma down by 10. It's 19-9. 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. The Airedales have three-point shots. That's their only buckets. Here's the Indians. Turnaround shots up, and no good. Taken down by the Airedales. And a reach-in foul against the Indians. That's team foul number 1 against County Line. 4.7 seconds left to play, and Indians a little soft backcourt pressure to try to hang on here in the first quarter of play. Carmani Smith has it, pulls up, launches a three, got a little contact, but no foul, and that'll do it after 1 quarter of play. It's County Line 19, Alma 9. Let's take timeout.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Back at Charles B. Dyer Arena in the second quarter, ready to get underway here. The Airedales down by 10. It's 19-9. County Line got off to a 15-0 lead, and the Airedales have mounted a little bit of a comeback. Wrapping up the first quarter of play with a 9-4 run. It's going to be Alma ball to start the second quarter. Indians have those same looking uniforms. They've had those same unis for many, many years. Chris Noyes here tonight. Chris played for the Indians back in the day. That's got to be a little bit different for him to watch his old alma mater play against the Airedales. Congrats to Brady Noyes, by the way, making all-conference. 5A West play. Airedales kick it outside. Here's three-point shot from Camden Curd. It's no good, and Andre Milam gets the easy rebound. Here come the Indians back the other way. Milam's going to drive in, draws contact, and he'll shoot two. Izzy picks up no shooting foul. That's going to be before the shot. First foul called against Izzy. And the Indians have it back. Here's Milam, turns around, puts it up. This time he draws contact, and this time he'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Tyree McGill. Coach Lincoln's talked about Tyree, one of those gritty sophomores, gives you a lot of tough minutes off the bench. Not a guy that's going to win a scoring title, and that's okay. You got to have guys like that. He can score, but he's just really tough-minded. He's the guy you want and get you some tough rebounds, play good defense. 1 out of 2 for Milam, and the lead is back to 11 for the Indians, 20-9. 6 points for Slagle and 3 points for Miles Kendrick. That's the offense for the Airedales. Last time on the court, number 1 had a big game for the Airedales, 24 points for Camden Curd. Saturday night against Shiloh Christian. Here's Kermani Smith for 3. It's no good. Rebound tipped around, and the Indians take it away. Under 7 minutes left here in this first quarter of play. Alma trying to lock in on defense. Inbounds pass goes to Cooper, and he got a roll. That's goodness gracious. That's twice they've just kind of flung it up there, and the ball goes in. Count the basket. Cooper Watson has got 7. And maybe they did not count the basket. They must not have counted that basket, so the first free throw is good. We'll get one more here. Free throw's good, so the Indians 22-9. Good ball movement this time around by the Airedales. And good man-to-man defense from County Line. Matthew Slagle outside, and the basket's good, but a foul called against the Indians. I don't think that basket's going to count. No basket. It's going to be Alma's ball out of bounds. Team foul number 2 against the Indians. Ball comes all the way out to Israel Towns Robinson. Izzy has yet to crack the scoreboard tonight. And it's travel against the Airedales. So tough break. They get a ball to drop, but had a foul called, even though they kept it. They kept the ball. They didn't get the points. Kendrick going to check out. Matthew Rogers back in for the Airedales. Easton Boggs in there as well. Under 6 minutes left here in the first half, and the Indians up 22-9. Eight seconds on the shot clock, so they got to hurry. They get down to 4 seconds. Cooper Watson drives inside and blocked. Rebound, County Line, up and in. Well, they missed the basket. Got the rebound in the putback. That was Milam. He's got 11. He's outscored the Airedales by himself. It's 24-9, County Line by 15 points. Alma trying to get it to Izzy, and they throw it away. And Alma's going to take it right back. Good hustle in the backcourt from the Airedales. It was Camden Curd. Under 5 minutes left, 3-point shot on the baseline, good. Matthew Rogers, his first bucket, and the Airedales cut it in half, 24-12. And somebody forgot all about the player on the bucket, or down low, gets the bucket. And that's Vest back in. He's got his first bucket tonight. Schlegel for three. The other way, it's no good. And the rebound, County Line. They cleared out 26-12. Indians lead it by 14 points. Just kind of want to hang around. If you can somehow hang around and then maybe make a big run and late in the first half, maybe third quarter. That's Alma trying to do. Here's Milam, launches a three. It's no good. And he shot it so far. It was such a bad shot. They got the long rebound, but the Airedales take it away nonetheless. Easton Boggs down low to Schlegel. Schlegel had it knocked out of bounds. 3:46 to play in the first half, and the Airedales keep it 26-12. County Line leads the ball game by 14. And that's going to be a turnover. And that's going to be a blocking foul called against Matthew Schlegel. It's going to be free throws. It's either going to be 2 or a 1-and-1. And it's going to be a 1-and-1. Second foul called against Schlegel. 17 fouls against the Airedales. 1-and-1. County Line's going to be at the charity stripe. Alma yet to shoot a free throw. They've shot some threes. That's the offense. They had 4 threes. 2 by Matthew Schlegel and 1 each by Miles Kendrick and Matthew Rogers. That's it. That's the offense. Free throw and a 1-and-1's good. So the Indians go up 27-12. That one's going to be no good, but the rebound taken down by the Airedales. Good effort by Tyree, and Alma turns it over. So County Line had some pressure. That was Milam down low, who's got 11 points. Milam's got 11, Watson's got 7. Here's a 3-point shot for County Line. It's no good, and that's going to be over the back. It's going to be team foul 3 against the Indians, and for Cooper Watson, that's his first foul. So the Indians have pressure in the backcourt. Here we go again. This Alma schedule, hopefully when these guys are seniors, they'll look back and laugh about it. It's just been unbelievable. It's been tough. Here's Easton Boggs for 3. It rattles in and out and goes back in. Easton's got his first basket. And it's a 27-15 game. 3 minutes to play in the first half. So Alma's kind of hung tough. They've outscored the Indians 15-12 since they fell behind 15-0. Here's County Line. Shots no good. Nice block out from Tyree McGill. And here come the Airedales. And going to have a foul called against the Indians. That's going to be 2 against Cooper Watson, I believe. Nope. He did not get to. He jumped up to make sure it wasn't on him. Airedales keep it. 2:45 to play in the half. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Alma down 27-15. Armani Smith over to Boggs. 3-point shot. Baseline no good. And the rebound to the Indians. And the ball poked away. Branson Brogan's checked in for the Airedales. Indians going to shoot a 3 with 20 on the shot clock, and that thing goes in. So 30-15. County Line leads it by 15 points. Here comes Branson Brogan back the other way to Matthew Rogers. Thought about it. Kicks it back out to Carmani Smith. Works it around to Easton Boggs. Little floaters up, in and out, no good. Tough break. And the ball goes back to the Indians. Under 2 minutes left here in the first half, and the Indians up 30-15. See if the Airedales can get some stops. A little bit of some momentum going into the second quarter of play, or second half of play. Here's a ball, no good, rebounded by Kermani Smith. It's a pass outside to Boggs. Boggs to McGill. And that's going to be almost a turnover. Matthew Rogers keeps it, but the rebound after a missed shot comes down to the Indians. Milam had it stripped, got it back. They'd kick it around. Milam gets it down low and the slam dunk. County line goes up by 17. Cooper Watson's got 9. Cooper's dad, Chris, played for the Indians, and he has coached. He has coached at a few places. Hartford, Danville, I think, for a while. Ozark. I think Greenwood in there as well. And now he's at County line. Here's Milam, turns around, puts it in. 34-15, the Indians by 19. Just too much offense and too much quickness from County line. And 35 seconds left here in the first half of play. And Alma down by 19 points. They trailed at 15-0 to start the game. And here is Easton Boggs for 3. It's good. Easton's got 2 threes. And the Airedales down by 16. Let's see if we can get a stop here going into halftime. Almost had a turnover. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They get it down low to Watson. Give and go. Up and no good. Rebounded by the Airedales. 2 seconds left. Here's a long half-court shot's no good, and that'll do it. Halftime at the arena. And our score, it's County line. The Indians lead the Airedales 34-15. Let's take timeout.
Wow. There is nothing like driving down the highway. Am I right, family?
That's right, honey.
Yeah, whatever, Dad.
Mom, could you please tell him to stop picking at me?
Now, kids, settle down.
It's nothing like traveling with the family.
Could you pull over soon? I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, Dad, I need a snack.
Yeah, and I need something to drink.
I got it. We're going to Workman's Travel Center. They've got everything we need.
River Valley and surrounding areas for over 20 years, including school photography and yearbooks, youth sports leagues, corporate photography, studio sessions, and event photography. Have you been meaning to order your child's school photos? Walk-ins are welcome, and we offer on-site printing. We are located at 402 Webster Street in Van Buren. Contact us today. We're ready to photograph you.
Well, family, let's go to Workman's.
Let's go. I can't wait to get inside and check out their canned jams, jellies, and other canned foods.
Look at all these snacks.
Wow, there are so many drinks, it's unreal.
Yeah, family, Workman's has everything we need, including these great gifts.
I am so glad that we came to Workman's.
Yeah, Workman's has everything we need. Yeah!
Accidents are never fun. Don't take your vehicle to just anyone. The professional team at Autoplex is committed to quality first and your complete satisfaction. Our ASE certified technicians will repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition efficiently and quickly with a warranty on all repairs. On-site insurance filing and rental cars available. At Autoplex, we look forward to making your experience with us easy in our state-of-the-art facility. Autoplex Collision Repair. Quality first, always.
Halftime at the arena, we get the dance team, the state champion dance team. They're on the court. It's a great routine. And the Airedales at halftime trail County line 34-18. Indians come in 20-0, looking to make it 21 straight. They've got Ozark on Tuesday, and then they'll go back to Ozark. They'll be there for the Bank of the Ozarks tournament. That's over the holiday Christmas break. I believe that's the 28th. Coach Joe Brunson and company off to a great start tonight. A lot of balance. Cooper Watson's got 9 points. 13 points for Andre Milam. That's the big two. And for the Airedales, they've kind of spread it around. 6 points for Matthew Schlegel and 6 points for Easton Boggs. And the Airedales at halftime trail at 34-18. So the Airedales back in action on Tuesday. Great job as always by the dance team. On Tuesday night, the Airedales will take on Hot Springs, the Trojans. Trojans haven't played a lot of games, but they played a good schedule. They played some really good teams. They played Conway. They lost to Conway. They played Sylvan Hills, who they beat. So that's a common team they have with each other. So they've haven't played a lot of games, but that'll be a good opponent. And then after Christmas, Alma's going to take on Watson Chapel. Watson Chapel, a 4A team. They're down in the 4A ranks these days. And I believe, is that the Cardinals? Watson Chapel is the alma mater of a couple of great dudes I know, Jason Moore and also the great Walter Woody, longtime sports writer and school teacher. I think Walter teaching over at Southside now, but that'll be on the 28th after the Christmas holidays. Hope Santa Claus visits you and everybody has safe holidays, and make sure you got enough propane and got enough heat because it's going to be cold next week. Wow, it's going to be down in the teens. And it's not my kind of weather, but it is Christmas, so it's going to be okay. Halftime at Airedale Arena, and the Airedales trail it 34-18. County Lawn got off to a 15-0 run, and so after that, it's 19-18. But boy, it's tough when you're already down 15-0. We've talked about this schedule and this young team the Airedales have, all these sophomores and a freshman, Easton Boggs, a 9th grader, getting playing time out there. But it's tough when you're going against veteran teams, and the Indians already coming back on the court. Going to get some balls up. Coach Lincoln still with his group talking it over at halftime. So the Airedales at halftime trail the Indians 34-18. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with more after this.
In 1886, aluminum was developed. The first Coca-Cola was sold. The Statue of Liberty was dedicated. And Citizens Bank and Trust in Crawford County opened for business. We say they don't make things like they used to. And maybe that's true. But for over 130 years, Citizens has served the residents of Crawford County with the best financial products and services available. And like aluminum, Coca-Cola, and the Statue of Liberty, we plan on being around for a while. Citizens Bank and Trust. That's my bank for all of Crawford County.
Crabtree RV Center, leading the River Valley in sales and service for over 70 years. Founded in 1950, Crabtree RV Center has grown into one of the largest family-owned and operated RV dealerships in Northwest Arkansas, located on 17 acres, including a 26,000 square foot indoor showroom. Crabtree RV Center has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Crabtree RV Center in Alma, Arkansas, making your family's dreams come true.
Spartan General Contractors is a construction company equipped with highly trained and experienced individuals ready to support you with your next construction project. Residential or commercial, Spartan has the resources needed to help you achieve your final goal. One of our main objectives at Spartan is to keep your project on time and within your budget. While the thoughts of your next construction job can seem complex and overwhelming, let Spartan General Contractors help alleviate that stress and make your next project become reality.
Halftime wrapping up. Look up there in the stands. You see all these former players. It's always fun to watch your alumni come back to watch games. And, of course, Dallas Smith, a regular. You see Dallas all the time. Dallas was a heck of a player. He played on some of those good teams, early 2000s. Coach Dan Flinner. Some guys who recent graduates up there in the stands. Briley White, good football player. See Briley here tonight. Hunter McAllister. Derek Hatcher is got a senior year of baseball left for the Airedales, watching some basketball. course, Brent Taylor, good football and baseball player in the building tonight. Always fun to see the alumni. Halftime, the Airedales and the Indians, 34-18, and County Line is just as good as advertised. They lead it by 16 points. See if the Airedales get a strong start, open up the second half. County Line's going to have it first. And the Airedales will have it after that. Again, the only common opponent, Alma played Pea Ridge back on November the 8th, and the Blackhawks won that game 63-56. Had a big lead, and Alma came back late, lost by 7. And then County Line beat the Blackhawks 70-61. That was about 2 weeks ago, so that's the only common team these teams have played this year, and the Indians looking for their 21st consecutive win tonight. Indians are going to have it. Cooper Watson back on the floor and Andre Milam out there as well. They combined for 22 points in that first half. And that's going to be a turnover, and the Airedales lay it up and no good, but going to be a couple foul shots by the defensive wizard, Matthew Rogers. Matthew is a very good defender. Trent Johnston has 7 points for the Indians, so the big three have combined for 29. Matthew Rogers' free throw is too strong. We'll get one more. That one's good. Matthews got 4, and the Airedales trail it 34-19. Some pressure in the backcourt. And the Indians almost turned it over, but held on to it. Here's a three-point shot that's up, no good. The rebound by Israel Towns Robinson. Izzy shut out in that first half, did not score. Here's Miles Kendrick for 3. Bingo! Miles has got a triple. He's got 6 points, and the Airedales down by 12, 34-22. So a 4-0 run to start the second half by the Airedales. Here's a backdoor cut. Milam's got it. He's got 15. Camden Kurt also did not score in that first half. So both of your leading scorers who came in tonight averaging 13 points and 11 points a game, they have not scored tonight for the Airedales. Good defense from the Indians. Here's Kendrick, little floater is up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Cooper Watson, number 15. Fights off Matthew Schlegel for the rebound. Rudd's got it to Milam. Milam drives strong, move inside for 2. He's got 17. And just like that, the lead jumps back up, 38-22. Miles Kendrick going to launch another 3. Bingo! Miles has got 9 points, and the Airedales, 6 minutes left here in this third quarter. They trail it by 13 points. Again, County Line came in averaging almost 70 points a game. That's a turnover, and here come the Airedales. Izzy going to lay it off the glass. He's got 2. That's his first points. So the Airedales down 11. Strong second half start for the Airedales. They've outscored the Indians 9-4, and they trail it 38-27. Here's a little inside move. No good, but a putback by Milam. Nobody got a body on him, and he's got 19. Airedales trail it by 13. Camden Kerr drives in, and going to be an offensive foul. Camden picks up his first foul tonight. Easton Boggs will check in for the Airedales, and Schlegel checks out. So the Airedales down 15-0 to start the game. They've outscored the Indians 27-25 since, but right now the County Line team's up by 13 points. There's a ball kicked out of bounds, going to stay with the Indians. 25 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass comes, and the Indians have it. And almost a steal. It is a steal. And they're going to call a foul against Matthew Rogers. Ooh, that's a tough one. So Matthew Rogers, we talked about his defensive prowess. He's really quick hands. Leads the team in steals and almost had another steal, but the Indians keep it. County Line by 13, and Trent Johnston drives in, draws a foul, will shoot two. And Izzy picks up his second foul. Kermani Smith will check in for the Airedales. First time he's in the second half tonight. Also back in the game for Alma will be Tyree McGill. We're coming up here after this foul shot is good. So the Indians up 14, 5:03 to play in the third quarter. Joe Brunson up off the bench. Watching this team play. 5 minutes left. It's a 15-point game, 42-27, County Line. Here's Kendrick for three again. That one's a little bit too tough, too hard. And the Indians trying to hang on to it. That should have been a push-off, but it's going to be a foul call against Tyree McGill. .440 left here in this third quarter, and the Indians trying to extend that lead. They lead it by 15 points. Alma trying to fight back. Alma trailed at halftime by 16 points. Here's a little move inside, and Cooper Watson draws the foul. .423 left, and the Indians shooting two more foul shots. That one's a little bit too tough, too hard off the back iron. And he missed both of them. Rebounded by the Airedales. That's Miles Kendrick. And we get a foul called against the Indians. So the second half, the Airedales had a lot of fouls in the first half, already 5 in the second half. That's only the second foul in the second half by the Indians. Camden Courage got the inbounds pass, got it back. Camden's like any shooter. Well, you get that first one to go, and then it kind of goes from there. Tough shooting night so far. 4 minutes left in our third quarter, and the Airedales trail it by 15 points. Here's a three-point shot from Miles Kendrick's no good. The rebound comes down to Kendrick, or comes down to the Airedales. They hang on to it. Goes outside to Kermani Smith. Back to the Airedales. Here's a three-point shot from Kendrick. It's good again. Boy, he's got his spot. That's it. Alma down by 12. 3:37 to play. We got a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with you. What's coming up next for the Airedales? Tuesday night, Alma is going to be on the road. That'll be no broadcast, by the way. In fact, this will be the last broadcast before conference. So conference starts on January the 6th. And then you've got, for Alma girls and boys, 4 games after tonight. They've got Tuesday at Hot Springs and then 3 games down in Sheridan. The girls play Valley View at 3 p.m. on the 28th. The boys play Watson Chapel at 1:30 on the 28th. That'll be at Sheridan. And if you haven't been there, that's a really nice gym. Not a bad seat in the house. So that'll be coming up on the 28th, 29th, and the 30th. So that'll be happening down there. 3:37 left to play, and the Airedales trailed County Line by 12 points, 42-30. No moral victories in sports, but you gotta feel pretty good. Here's another play where County Line just trying to stop the bleeding, if you can call it that. They're going to draw fouls. Cooper Watson will shoot 2 foul shots. And that's 2 fouls called against Curd. Big night for Miles Kendrick. He's got 12 to lead the way. Going to look at my numbers. That is a career high for Miles. So congrats to Miles Kendrick. Rebounded by Camden Curd, and the Airedales trail it by 13. Easton Boggs from way downtown, and in and out, no good. Rebounded by the Indians. And a scramble for it. Jump ball is going to stay with Alma. Unless somebody might have been out of bounds. Let's see. It's going to stay with the Airedales. 3:13 left here in this third quarter. Inbounds is taken away. The Airedales have it. Pushing things around. Kermani Smith covered up on the outside. Camden Curd's got it. Outside to Kermani. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And ball almost taken away. Kermani's got it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Up and in. Count the basket. Branson Brogan's got his first bucket. Alma trails it by 11. Indians come the other way. Trent Johnston draws contact. Count the basket. And another free throw. They do an incredible job of drawing the contact. That's 8 fouls against the Airedales. And for Miles Kendrick, his first foul, but a 3-point chance here for Johnston. And the 3 free throws good. He's got 12 points on the night. Cooper Watson's got 10. Johnston has 12 and 19 for Milam. And for the Airedales, only one player in double digits, and that is Miles Kendrick has got 12. Kendrick launches again. No good. Rebounded by the Airedales. Up and in. That's Branson Brogan. He's got 4. So the Airedales down by 12. Sounds like a broken record. They've cut it to 12 and 11. Kind of hanging back. And a reach-in foul called against Brogan, who picks up his first foul, but we're over the limit. So foul shots for the Indians, a 1-and-1. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to play in the third quarter. That's a huge advantage. It's 9 team fouls against the Airedales and just 2 against County Line, so they've got the advantage from here on out at the charity stripe. Foul shot is good. Milam's got 20. Kendrick's going to check out. And checking in for the Airedales going to be Hudson Boggs. Foul shot is good. And we got contact the other way, and that's going to be called against Camden Curd. What was the old saying goes? Hollywood's in L.A. Johnston just fell down. Curd was just going to get the ball, and Johnston draws the foul. And the County Line Indians, up 14, can go up by 16 if Johnston can connect on a 1-and-1. This is actually 2, it should be 2 shots. I've got 10 team fouls. Scoreboard shows 9, but whatever the case, the Airedales get the rebound after a missed foul shot. They trail it by 14. Easton Boggs topped the circle for 3. Bingo! Easton's got 9. Boy, you need him to get hot before conference. And once again, the lead's down to 11, 48-37. Rudd's got it, gets it to Milam, throws it away, but it was apparently tipped out of bounds by the Airedales. 1:32 left here in the third quarter, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Indians have a lead of 48-37. Here's the inbounds pass and a backdoor cut from Cooper Watson. He's got 12, and the Indians lead it by 13. Kermani Smith has got it, thinking about it. Here's a long three-point shot again. Good. Easton Boggs has got a dozen. And the lead is down to 10, 50-40. 55 seconds to play in this third quarter, so a big third quarter, and it's still for the Airedales. This can get it under 10. Camden Kurt's got it. Gets it to the Airedales, almost turned it over. 40 seconds left here in this third quarter. Boggs for three again. That time it's no good. Rebounded and a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Airedales. So Joe Brunson off the bench. County Line leads it by 10 with 34 seconds to play in the third quarter. Shot clock is off. Carmani Smith outside. Got it back and he traveled. It's a tough break there as Alma had a chance to cut it to 7, maybe 8, but they still trail at 50-40. Alma trailed at halftime 34-18, so a big second half to start for the Airedales. 22 points here in this third quarter. 22-16 advantage, and they trail it by 10. Shot clock is off, 10 seconds down to 9. Cannot foul here. Here's a little shot driving in. Shot's no good, and a foul, no foul. Alma's got the rebound, that'll do it. So the Airedales cut the lead to 10 after 3 quarters of play. Our score, it's County Line 50, Alma 40. Let's take timeout.
There is nothing like driving down the highway. Am I right, family?
That's right, honey.
Yeah, whatever, Dad.
Mom, could you please tell him to stop picking at me?
Now, kids, settle down.
There's nothing like traveling with the family.
Could you pull over soon? I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, Dad, I need a snack.
Yeah, and I need something to drink.
I got it. We're going to Workman's Travel Center. They've got everything we need.
Camden Kurt had 24 points on Saturday night, and he told me, he said, tonight was my night. The next night, it's going to be somebody else. Well, somebody else definitely has stepped up. Easton Boggs has 12 for the Airedales. 12 points for Miles Kendrick, and Alma outscored the Indians 22-16 in that third quarter. And they trail it after 3 quarters of play, 50-40. They trailed this game 15-0 to start the game, so Alma's played pretty well since that point, but they still find themselves down by 10, double digits to start the final quarter of play. And for the Indians, they're going to have it out of bounds on the first offensive set. Rudder's got it, gets it across midcourt, and here we go. Carmani Smith stays in the game. Here's a pass wide open down low and a layup for Cooper Watson's got 14. And the Indians go back in front. Here is Boggs for 3. That's the brother. Hudson, here's a layup for Camden Kurt's on the board. Airedales down by 10. Another offensive board for Camden, and the Airedales trail it by 10 points with 7:25 left here in this game. Here's a drive by Rudd, up and in. Airedale's got to play a little bit softer defense, and the Indians, with that huge advantage in fouls, they'll be at the free throw line from here on out. Here's a drive up and count the basket and a foul. Branson Brogan's got 6, a chance to make it 7. So Branson Brogan will be at the line here, shooting 1. 6 points off the bench for Brogan. Make it 7. And the Airedales trail it by 9, 54-45. So Alma trying to hang in there. They're down by 9 points against unbeaten County Line. The Indians came into tonight's game 20-0. Here's a drive to the basket. No good block, taken away by the Airedales. And we got a foul called against County Line. That's the third team foul, second half on the Indians. So Trent Johnston picks up his third foul to go with those 12 points. County Line really good, and their big three, as advertised, are really good. Trent Johnston, Cooper Watson. Here's a three-point shot for Kamani Smith. Bingo! It's a 6-point game, 54-48. Great defense by the Airedales. Good defense from Matthew Rogers. Here is Rudd, going to drive in, lays it up, no good, rebounded by Boggs. Here come the Airedales, down 54-48, and we got a timeout or a stoppage of play. And the official talking it over with the Airedales, talking to the coach. Not sure what that was about. 6 minutes left, and we're back in play, and Alma's got the ball. Here's Branson Brogan for three. No good, rebounded by Andre Milam. Here come the Indians. Trent Johnson gets it across midcourt. Traveled, no call. Milam's got it. Milam had a big first half, has 21 points in the game. And the Indians shooting for three. It's good. Big three-point shot for County Line. That lead was down to 6. Now it's back up to 9. 5.5 to play in the game. It's 57-48. Branson Brogan inside offensive foul. That's terrible. That's an unbelievable call because the other official never made a call. You're at home. 57-48 Indians have it. They're 20-0 kids. They don't need any help. County Line up by 9 points. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to play, and they've got the basketball left. 5:20 left and counting. And get it across midcourt. Almost had a turnover and a reach-in foul called against Alma. That's on Carmani Smith. And the Indians, that's 10 team fouls on Alma, so County Line's going to be shooting free throws from here on out, up by 9 points, 57-48. That was crazy on the last series. Alma had a fast break, and then the referee stopped the play. And that's really odd. Free throw's good. County Line, they made a living at the free throw line tonight. That one's good, and they lead it by 10 again. Big three-point shot a moment ago from Trent Johnston, and the 2 foul shots here. And the Indians go up 59-48. It's tough when you're coming back. Seems like you're always behind. You're just mentally, that's got to be really draining on you. Armani Smith has got it outside 59-48. County Line leads it by 11. Matthew Schlegel drives in, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by the Indians. Good hustle from County Line's Trent Johnston, but it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Airedales. Airedales have it out of bounds to Matthew Schlegel, back to Kermani Smith. Schlegel's got it, going to shoot a three. It's going to be short, rebounded by the Indians. And a scramble for it, jump ball is going to stay with Alma. 59-48 with 4 minutes and 46 seconds left to play, and the Indians have it. Well, they're back on defense. Airedales have it. Inbounds comes to Israel Towns Robinson. Back to Smith. Gets it inside to Izzy. Turns around, hook shots up, no good. Indians get the rebound. That's Watson. And 4.5 to play. County Line leads it by 11. Good give and go pass all the way for 2 more. That's a great play by Cooper Watson. And the Indians, that's a give and go to Rudd. County Line back by 13. Here's Izzy, lays it up and in. Izzy's first basket tonight. Well, he's got 2, he's got 4. Second basket. And the Indians lead it by 11 points, and a reach-in foul called up. They're going to call an offensive foul against the Indians. It's on Rudd. That's his second foul. Team foul number 5, so it's 10 fouls and 2 free throws from here on out for the Indians, and the Airedales not quite to bonus yet. 4 minutes left, 11-point game. Indians lead it 61-50, and another foul. And now we're going back the other way. This one's called against the Airedales. That's 4 on Israel Towns Robinson. Camden Curd in the backcourt. Good pressure defense. Hey, that's a travel. Cooper Watson took one too many steps, and the Airedales get it back. 3:55 left to play. Indians looking to go to 21-0. They were 37-5 a year ago. Played Bradley in the state championship game and lost that game, and trying to get back there. And they're really good conference game coming up for them. Here's a three-point shot for Camden Curd. It's good, and Airedales trail it by 8. So let's take a timeout. 61-53. County Line leads it. And we're going to keep it right here. Let's stay here. 30 seconds. Sorry about that, Matt. 30 seconds on the timeout, so we'll stay here. The Airedales down by 8 points. Big game for County Line. They're going to take on the new school. That is the school up in Fayetteville, coached by David Farrell. That's happening on January the 6th. That'll be over in County Line, and that place will be jam-packed for that game, as the Indians will take on the Cougars. The new school, David Farrell. They're like 18-1. County Line 20-0. That's going to be a great matchup when they play on January the 6th. That'll be Alma's conference opener that night. The Airedales going to take on the Goblins from Harrison. 61-53. County Line full court pressure from the Airedales. 3:43 left in the game. Cooper Watson, 14 points, gets it across midcourt. Good defense from Curd, and a foul called against Curd. Real tight defense. Camden picks up his third foul, and Cooper Watson's going to shoot 2 foul shots. Free throw's good. Watson's got 15. So the big three, Cooper Watson and Trent Johnston, 15 points apiece, and 21 points for Andre Milam. My math says that's 51, make it 52 points. That's a bunch of offense. Indians back up by 10, 63-53. Camden Curd's got 5 points, trying to get the offense going for the Airedales. Outside to Izzy on the baseline, puts it up, missed it. Rebounded by the Indians. Three minutes and 11 seconds left to play in this ball game. County Line leads it by 10. They came in giving up just 38.9 points a game, and they're over the limit tonight, Alma with 53. But the Indians are right at their average. They came in averaging almost 70 points a game, and they've got 63 with 2 foul shots here. Coming up, and Israel Towns Robinson's going to foul out with 4 points. 2 free throws coming here for good-looking player Cooper Watson, just a junior. I'd like to see these teams, maybe they'll keep this and maybe do a play again next year. It'd be fun to go to the County Line for that game. Free throws up and good. 16 points for Cooper Watson. Make that 17 points for Watson. Next one's on the way, and it's good again, so he's got 18. And the Indians have the lead by 12. Camden Curd going to shoot a 3. It's in and out, no good. And the rebound taken down by the Indians. 2.5 to play in the game. It's County Line by 12 points, 65-33. They've led it all the way. Trent Johnston, backdoor cuts, good. Indians by 14. Boy, they just relentless. That's the only word you can really say. They just keep coming at you. Here's Camden Curd for 3. It's good. Camden's got 8. Alma down by 11 points. It's kind of been the magic number tonight for the Indians. They've led it by 11 here in the second half a lot. A nice comeback. 2 minutes left here in this fourth quarter, but the Indians still have a 4-possession advantage. And another foul called against Alma. That's going to be 2 more foul shots for the Indians. Joe Brunson been the head coach for the Indians since 2005. Free throw's good for the Indians. That's Rudd. He's got 8 points. And the next foul shot is good again. So it's back to 13, 69-56 with 1:50 to play in the game. 3-point shot from Boggs is good. Easton's got 15. And a timeout, full timeout for the Airedales. So let's break it with you. 1:44 left to play. It's County Line 69, Alma 59. Let's take timeout.
Accidents are never fun. Don't take your vehicle to just anyone. The professional team at Autoplex is committed to quality first and your complete satisfaction. Our ASE certified technicians will repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition efficiently and quickly with a warranty on all repairs. On-site insurance filing and rental cars available. At Autoplex, we look forward to making your experience with us easy in our state-of-the-art facility. Autoplex Collision Repair. Quality first, always.
Well, the Indians, very impressive basketball team. They came in 20-0. They looked really, really good tonight. They're a minute 44 away from going to 21-0 and a big night by the big three. Cooper Watson, 18 points. Trent Johnson's got 17 and 21 points for Andre Milam to lead the way. And the Indians lead the Airedales by 10. Alma just got down 15-0. They trailed by 19 points. But they have fought back, got it within 6. But the Indians look like they're going to hang on and win it. To go to 21-0, they're going to have the ball in the backcourt. Good to see the young one. Talking about Easton Boggs, 15 points, getting it going tonight. 8 points for Camden Curd, 7 points for Branson Brogan, and 12 points for Miles Kendrick. So the Indians have it. They break it across midcourt. Just flawless basketball. They're really well coached. Get it down low, draw lots of fouls. They get another foul. Nope, that's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Indians. So the Indians have it on the baseline. Minute 31 left to play, and Miles Kendrick checks in for Tyree McGill. Minute 30 left to play, and Indians have 18 seconds on the shot clock, so they're in complete control, leading this game by 10 points. Cooper Watson on the baseline, gets it outside to Rudd. And they turn it over, almost turned it over. They did turn it over. It's going to be, nope, the Indians keep it. And somehow, with 1 second on the shot clock, Andre Milam lays it off the glass. He's got 23. And the Indians lead the Airedales by 12. Here's a three-point shot for Miles Kendrick with 15 points, and the Airedales trailed this game by 9, under a minute left to play. Indians with 45 ticks left to play. They get it to Milam down low, lays it up, missed it. And rebounded by the Airedales. Good hustle. Here comes Alma across midcourt. Carmani Smith going to launch a three. It's good! 34 seconds left and a timeout, Alma. Hold everything. Alma down by 6. And the Airedales trail at 71-65. And let's take timeout.
And this touchdown is under review.
So, how's it look?
I'm going to go with the front and rear floor liners.
Yeah? I also went with the cargo liner. It fits perfectly. Huh.
Wow, this has taken a long time, folks.
Hey, you see they got a bigger bump step?
Nice. So, how about the play?
Oh, he had both feet in bounds. Call stands.
The ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Find weather tech and much more at Omega Car and Truck Accessories in Alma.
What's amazing how the three-point shot has just completely changed the game. It's been around since 1987, but well, I tell you, in the last 20-plus years, it's become a huge weapon, and it's on display tonight. The Airedales have a bunch of three-point shots, and that's got them within 6 points with 33.6 seconds left in the game. Tyree McGill checks back in, and the Airedales trail it 71-65. 15 points for Easton Boggs, 15 points for Miles Kendrick. And good to see Carmani Smith break out. A couple of three-point shots. He's got 6 points in the game. Schlegel's got 6, 8 points for Camden Kerr. And that's going to be a stoppage of play. Looks like the Indians get a timeout. So Joe Brunson, just before the ball was turned over, gets a timeout. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with you as the Indians talk things over. 33.6 left to play, and stranger things have happened, but we'll see. The Indians have had some tight games. They won a game against Neosho, Missouri, 55-51. They beat Pea Ridge by 9, 70-61. And here tonight, lead the Airedales by 6 points. Most of their games are over early. I mean, they win like 62-29, 71-32. They have a lot of blowouts, but tonight, Airedales have fought back after being down 15-0. But they still trail it by 6 points. They have not led in this game. Indians out of bounds, trying to get the ball in. They do. Trent Johnson's got it covered up, gets his pass away, and a reach-in foul called against Carmani Smith to stop the clock with 29.7. So Trent Johnston, 17 points at the charity stripe for the Indians. Free throw is up, and it's good again. 18 points for Trent, one more to come. And the Indians up again by 7 points, 29.7 left. Got them both, so the lead is 8. 3-possession game, the Airedales with 28 seconds left. They need some points. Here is Boggs from way downtown. It's no good. The rebound for the Indians, and that may do it. 20 seconds left. Here's a long outlet pass. Indians have it. Rudd's going to lay it. Going to pass it off and then turn it over. So the Airedales get it back. And then they turn it back over. So the Indians have it. 10 seconds left. Congrats to Joe Brunson and the Indians. They're going to win it tonight. And they are going to go to 21-0 on the year. Not as easy as it started off to be. Indians get a fast break. Here is Cooper Watson just going to run out the clock. And nobody's going to foul, and that's going to do it. County Line wins it. The Indians defeat the Airedales 73-65. Alma drops to 2-8. And County Line goes to 21-0. Great job by the Indians. 23 points for Andre Milam. 19 points for Trent Johnston. 18 points for Cooper Watson. County Line 73, Alma 65. Let's take timeout.
There is nothing like driving down the highway. Am I right, family?
That's right, honey.
Yeah, whatever, Dad.
Mom, could you please tell him to stop picking at me?
Now, kids, settle down.
It's nothing like traveling with the family.
Could you pull over soon? I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, Dad, I need a snack.
Yeah, and I need something to drink.
I got it. We're going to Workman's Travel Center. They've got everything we need.
Now we're back at Airedale Arena, and there's no moral victories in sports, but sometimes it's okay. Airedales lose tonight, 73-65. County Line 21-0, and the Airedales drop to 2-8. That rough schedule. Boy, their RTI has got to be incredible at this point. Recap the offense for the Airedales. 15 points for Easton Boggs, 15 points for Miles Kendrick, and some balance after that. Good to see Boggs get those threes, finished with 15 points. 8 points for Camden Kerr. Had a tough night scoring, had some big threes late. A couple of three-point shots made by Carmani Smith. 7 points off the bench for Branson Brogan. 6 early points by Matthew Schlegel. But the Airedales tonight drop it at home, 73-65, and they will be on the road. No broadcast, so again, we'll have the next broadcast will be on January the 6th, as the Airedales that night will take on Harrison to start 5A West play, and the Airedales tonight losing at home, 73-65. I want to thank our sponsors and thank our scoreboard sponsor, Gino's Pizza, tonight. We appreciate that. Alma back in action Tuesday night. They'll take on Hot Springs, and then both the girls and the boys will be at Sheridan on the 28th, 29th, and the 30th at the Sheridan Holiday Classic. This is Kevin Taylor for Airwaves Media. Merry Christmas, everyone. So long. We'll see you in 2023.
You're watching Airwaves Media.